The Uzumaki Tales, Return of the Whirlpool Chapter 12, Round 2, The Forest of Jinchuriki. Sasuke snapped back to reality. The sad part was that Naruto was right. The two of them were facing the Snake Master while Haku joined their side. "Fine, I'll show you I am no scaredy cat, Naruto," Sasuke said as he activated the Sharingan. Naruto, Haku, and Sasuke all pulled out their shuriken, Senbon for Haku, tossing them at the snake summoned. Naruto's were aimed left while Haku's were aimed right. As the grass ninja tried to back up out of range of the weapons, he found himself against an ice mirror. Sasuke's shuriken were coming straight towards him, but broke off course at the last second. "Hee, can't seem to kill me. You will learn what a mistake you made," Sasuke the snake ninja said as Sasuke smirked. With a flick of the wrist, he revealed the wire attached to the shuriken. Controlling and manipulating them, the shuriken wrapped back around, tying his opponent to Haku's ice. "Katan, fire dragon bullet!" Sasuke called out, sending a stream of powerful flames sailing towards their enemy. When the smoke cleared, the mirror was practically completely melted, but their opponent remained. From the looks of it, his skin was burnt and peeling away. A wave of killing intent struck the four genin as Sakura joined them at their side. This time, it was more intense than it had been before. The four genin looked on in horror as the man's skin peeled away to reveal an even more sinister face. "Kit, this is really bad. I am beginning to sense even some dark and evil power coming from this guy," Kurama informed Naruto. "You will most likely be unconscious for a few hours after this, but I'm going to push more power through the seal and try and get you into the one-tailed state." "Who the hell are you?" Sasuke called out, still paralyzed by fear. "My name is Orochimaru," the snake man hissed. "If you want to see me again, then survive this exam. Of course that means defeating my men, the Sound Ninja Trio." "Why the hell would we ever want to see you again?" Sakura called out. "I'm going to give you a little going-away present, Sasuke. In time, you will come seek me out." With that, Orochimaru extended his neck towards Sasuke, looking like he was ready to bite him. Naruto stepped in front of the snake man, catching his head in a headlock just before he was able to reach Sasuke. Red chakra began to bubble around him, forming a demonic chakra cloak. "I won't let you touch him, you creepy bastard!" Naruto called out, punching Orochimaru in the face and sending him backwards as the chakra cloak fully enveloped Naruto, taking on an almost animalistic appearance. Naruto's team looked on in shock at the transformation that was taking place. Slowly, the cloak began to look more fox-like, with a tail and ears emerging. "What did you do to him?" Sakura called out, thinking this was Orochimaru's doing. "Hee, why don't you ask him yourself?" Orochimaru responded. "Sasuke, you are too valuable for me to let you escape without giving you some of my power first. But first, I know how to take care of your fox brat friend." "Sakura, I don't think that is Orochimaru. I've felt this chakra from Naruto before," Haku said. "Back in the land of waves, that's where I've felt that power of his before." Sakura took back her words and watched in astonishment as Naruto engaged Orochimaru, cloaked in this mysterious red chakra. Orochimaru lunged straight at Naruto. 5.C, Orochimaru was stopped dead in his tracks. Something was snaking up his legs, working its way closer to the rest of his body. He looked around to see sand. It was then that he realized he would be in trouble if he stuck around much longer. "Mother wants their blood," Gaara said, appearing on scene and unleashing his own wave of killing intent. "I will be the one to kill them, and I'll kill you as well." Orochimaru managed to snake his way out of Gaara's sand claws. He was shocked. A couple of genin were forcing him to retreat, although two of them had demon-infused chakra coursing through their veins. Damn, I'm not going to be able to get to Sasuke now. Oh well, I'm sure I can think of a way to get him. With that, Orochimaru left as Gaara turned his attention to Naruto, Sakura, Sasuke, and Haku. Mother wants your blood, Gaara said as his sand crept towards them. Naruto didn't know what to think, but the killing intent radiating from Gaara told his teammates to back away. Damn, the fox swore to Naruto. Why did it have to be him? Who? Naruto asked in confusion. I'm almost positive of it now. It's the Ichibi, Shikaku. He's the weakest of us, but he's seriously annoying, not to mention insane. I'd recognize the bloodlust of that badger coming from that kid anywhere, Kurama informed Naruto. Kid, work on getting your team out of here. You might not have noticed, but I can't keep up the cloak for much longer. Once the cloak dissipates, you will most likely lose consciousness. Naruto turned to his teammates. Guys, let's get out of here. I've got a bad feeling about this guy. What do you mean get out of here? You were the one who suggested we stay and fight. Sasuke argued with his demon-cloaked teammate. And care explaining that red chakra around you? I will, but just trust me on this, we need to get out of here, Naruto said. He's right, the blonde Kumo Kunoichi said, jumping down next to Naruto. This is one opponent you guys don't want to fight, given the condition you are in. Who are you? Sakura asked as the five of them were now dodging Gaara's sand. Yujito ni, the cloud Kunoichi said. But now is not the time for introductions. With that, Yujito made a few hand seals. Katan, Hellcat Flames. She shouted as three flaming tigers roared towards Gaara, enveloping him in flames. That will distract him for a little, now let's go. The five of them took off, away from Gaara. As they were moving, Naruto's demon cloak began to fade and he slowly lost consciousness. Realizing that Naruto was fading, Sasuke went to catch his falling teammate and regrouped with the rest of his team. Temari and Kankuro arrived to see Gaara wrapped in flaming tigers. Once the flames ceased, Gaara was unharmed, due to a cocoon of sand encasing him. Gaara? Kankuro said, cautiously approaching his teammate. Kankuro, Temari, let's go. Mother needs blood and lots of it, Gaara called out, letting some killing intent flow from him. Kankuro and Temari wanted to object, but knew that Gaara would just kill them as well. What caused Gaara to become so bloodthirsty all of the sudden, they both thought, leaving to go satisfy Gaara's bloodlust. Team 7 plus Yujito came to rest near the river. They set Naruto underneath the roots of a large tree, hiding him from sight of any enemies. Yujito, do you know what's going on? Sakura asked. Everyone else wanted to know. They had caught a slight glimpse of Yujito's reaction to Naruto's condition upon arrival and realized that there was something she knew. I do, the Kumo Kunoichi said. But I think your friend should be the one to tell you. As for that Suna kid, let's just say he has a serious mental problem. Now, I don't want to do anything to hurt you, so please don't attack me and I won't kill you. What makes you think you can kill us? Sasuke responded, taking that as a challenge. First, you are in no condition fight. You need to rest. And second, let's just say that kid of yours and I have something in common. They were unsure as to what Yujito was talking about. She risked herself even further by telling them that she was familiar with the kind of power that Naruto had displayed, only making Team 7 want to know more. Why should we believe you? You could just be here for our scroll? Sakura said. Yujito pulled out a scroll, revealing it to be an earth scroll. We have the same scrolls from what I saw back there, and I have no need for a third earth scroll, Yujito responded. Team 7 was in the same situation with 2 earth scrolls and no desire for a third as well. If you think I am going to harm you, then attack me now and I will flee. After a short hesitation, Team 7 decided to accept Yujito's company for the time being. What do you think? Yujito thought to herself. It's definitely one of us, a voice within Yujito said. His cloak features seemed rather fox-like. Wait. It couldn't be Kurama, could it? Kurama? Yujito responded. The Kyubi. Yes, I am pretty sure that Kurama is within that kid. It's been over 100 years and I've actually been looking forward to seeing him. Oh, do I look okay? I hope he's still not bitter like he was 100 years ago and wants to talk. I really do want to talk to him. Yujito let out a little laugh, catching the attention of Haku. It's almost nightfall, Enko thought to herself, darting through the trees of the forest. I must find him before it's too late. I must stop him even if it costs my life. Even if I can't, I must slow him down enough for the ANBU to arrive. I must stop you, isn't that right? Orochimaru, Enko said, turning to the snake man camouflaging himself with a tree. Why are you here? Enko threw a few poison needles at Orochimaru, who snaked his way around them. He lashed out his tongue, binding Enko's wrists. You won't get me this time, Shadow Snake Fangs. Suddenly, snakes erupted out of Enko's wrists and bit Orochimaru's tongue, forcing him to recall it. If you really must know, I'm doing some body shopping. I've picked out a fresh young Uchiha that will work out nicely. The snake let out an evil laugh. Enko knew what that meant. Orochimaru had given Sasuke Uchiha the curse mark. Enko charged into him, forcing Orochimaru back into a tree and pinning him there with a kunai. Ha, caught you, she said, letting out a little smirk. Now let me borrow your left hand. Enko made a seal between her right hand and his left hand. That seal. Orochimaru thought, a little bit of fear coursing through him. Yes, Enko said with an evil smirk. You and I will both die. Double snake assassination. Suddenly, Orochimaru disappeared in a puff of smoke, revealing himself to be nothing more than a shadow clone. Enko cursed under her breath as Orochimaru had escaped her grasp once again. Suddenly, the real Orochimaru came up behind her, ripping the burnt skin and revealing his true face. Enko clutched her shoulder as the pain of her curse mark flared up. Please don't end this exam. There are some things I want to enjoy, including 3 from my own village, the snake ninja said. If you stop this exam prematurely, I will destroy your precious village. With that, Orochimaru disappeared, leaving Enko lying on the tree branch to deal with the pain of her curse mark. Surprisingly, Team 7 managed to get a good sleep, with everyone, except Naruto, taking 3-hour shifts for guard duty. After about 9 hours of resting, Naruto still had yet to wake. Like Orochimaru-sama said, we attack at daybreak, a sound ninja hiding in the bushes said. Our target is Sasuke Uchiha. If the others get in our way, we just kill them, including that Kumo girl. As morning broke, Sakura was the one on guard. She noticed a ruffling in the bushes and threw a kunai towards it, revealing nothing more than a squirrel. As she let out a sigh of relief, another animal came running towards her out of the bushes. She threw another knife at the animal, noticing that it was carrying something, an explosive tag. This put her on guard as she proceeded to wake Sasuke, Haku, Yujito, and attempted to wake Naruto, to no avail. Just as she was going to wake Sasuke, there was a voice behind the trees. Don't wake Sasuke. We want to fight him, but you'll just get in the way. What are you here for? That Orochimaru creep sent you, didn't he? Sakura shouted, waking the others with the exception of Naruto. Upon seeing Sasuke get up, the 3 sound ninja were in a slight state of shock. How are you up? The one with black Kakashi-like hair said. I thought the mark Orochimaru gave you should have put you in too much discomfort to fight, if not killed you. What mark? Said a confused Sasuke. Everyone else wanted to know about this mark the sound ninja were talking about. After hearing that, he remembered Orochimaru's head traveling towards them, but Naruto stepping in the way to block it with that weird chakra cloak around him. What do you mean, what mark? The curse mark that should be on the back of your neck, the sound ninja said. There is no mark, your boss never gave me a curse mark, thanks to that exhausted idiot over there, Sasuke said pointing to Naruto. But, how did Orochimaru-sama fail? The girl asked. Sasuke just shrugged. Now I suggest you leave before we have to kill you, Sasuke said as Haku, Sakura, and Yujito joined him. Sakura, guard Naruto. I don't want him dying before I find out about that weird power of his. Haku, you take the girl, I'll take the one that stole Kakashi's ridiculous hairstyle, and Yujito you get the other one. The three sound ninja jumped at the four-leaf and cloud ninja. Sakura smiling as they did. Using her knife, she cut a wire, sending two giant logs towards them. When did you do that? Haku asked, surprised by the attack. This morning while everyone was sleeping, Sakura said, letting loose a little grin. She even managed to get a smile out of Sasuke, who charged his target. Granted, the rest of the fight wasn't exciting. Sasuke was hoping for a better fight from the sound guys, but all that happened is that the girl found herself a human pincushion. The Kakashi-looking guy broke one of his arms after Sasuke kicked him right into one of Sakura's traps, and the last sound ninja wound up being chased by flaming cats for a solid 15 minutes. After all was said and done, the sound ninja had a damn earth scroll on them. The last thing they all needed was another earth scroll. Morning everyone, Naruto yawned. His attention turned to the defeated sound ninja. Did I miss something? Everyone's sweat dropped as they were wondering how anyone could sleep with a fight going on near them, considering that there was a Naruto-shaped outline made of shuriken and kunai on the tree directly behind where he was. Somehow, the lucky kid managed to avoid any projectile thrown his way. Seeing their opportunity, the sound ninja escaped. Sasuke now had the chance to ask the question that everyone wanted to know the answers to. Naruto, about yesterday, what happened? He asked as everyone's attention turned to Naruto. Well, I don't really want to talk about it, Naruto said, trying to avoid the subject, which he was really bad at to start with. And why not? Sakura said, trying to be nice and play the opposite to Sasuke's forcefulness. Does it have something to do with that weird chakra? Haku asked, remembering their battle on the bridge. Naruto nodded. For some reason though, he could see Yujito looking at him with a look of sadness and understanding. It was then that Naruto realized that the two of them were similar. Which one? He asked Yujito. You, she responded to him. Now everyone wanted desperately to know what they were talking about. 9, Naruto said. What the hell are you two talking about? Sakura said, butting in. Sakura, can I ask you a question? Naruto said. He was no longer the cheerful blonde-haired idiot that they all knew and loved. In his eyes, they could see a hint of pain and suffering. So are you going to tell them? Kurama asked his host. Yeah. They've already seen enough and I'm tired of keeping secrets. If I just hide from them, they will definitely hate me and I would rather have them hating me knowing why they were doing it, Naruto told his resident demon. What is it? Sakura asked Naruto. Do you know why everyone in the village hated me? Naruto asked as everyone went silent. Well, now that you mention it, I never really thought about it, Sakura responded. Naruto's questions brought back flashbacks from Haku's own childhood. He remembered the mob, formed by his own father out of fear, killing his mother. I just stayed away from you because my parents didn't want me to be near you. I remember some people referring to you as a demon child, but what could that possibly mean? Do you know about the Kyuubi attack on the village almost 13 years ago? Naruto asked as Sakura and Sasuke nodded. The Kyuubi? Well, I was told it was an evil monster that attacked our village. However, the fourth sacrificed himself to kill the demon and save the village, Sakura said. Inside, Kurama scoffed at the comment. What if I told you that story was made up? Naruto said. What do you mean by that? Sasuke asked, still not picking up on anything. Haku was slowly realizing that something was up, but was unsure due to his lack of Lia village knowledge. For the past 12 years, the third put a law into place to try and protect me, however, that ended up backfiring and the entire village ended up resenting me, seeing me as some remnant of that night, Naruto said, taking a deep breath. On that night, the only way the fourth could defeat the Kyuubi was to seal the Kyuubi inside a newborn infant. No, gasped Sakura, suddenly realizing what Naruto was trying to say. Yes, Sakura, that infant was me, Naruto said as he saw her eyes tear up. Sasuke stood in shock at the revelation. Haku understood all too well what it was like to be feared and cast aside, but was still in shock that this kid had an actual demon inside of him. However, Yujito was the only one who truly understood his pain. Before you go freaking out and try to hate me like the rest of the village, please understand that I am not the Kyuubi. It's not like I had a choice in the matter and it just happened. I'm still Naruto, it's just that I have the Kyuubi inside me. Naruto looked up at his team, who just stared at him in shock. There was no way their little knucklehead teammate could have a demon. Sakura? Naruto asked. Sakura was trying her best to suppress her regret for treating Naruto like a piece of crap in the past. I never knew. Her voice trailed off. That's why everyone hated you. Naruto nodded. Sakura was at a loss for words. Naruto looked at Sasuke, who was just looking at him with his usual demeanor. Sasuke? Naruto asked. Is something wrong? Sasuke shook his head. It's just hard to believe that someone like you could have a demon inside of him. You've always been so positive, despite everything that you've gone through. I know the feeling of loneliness, it tears at you. Having to bear that for 12 years, how did you do it? Don't you hate the villagers for doing what they did to you? Naruto smiled. No, I don't hate them. I just see it as I need to prove them wrong and show them who I really am. You mean a blonde-haired, mischief-making idiot? Sasuke let that joke slip, enraging Naruto a little. But Naruto soon realized that was just how Sasuke is, and he realized that his team wasn't going to abandon him like the rest of the village. After what you did yesterday. It sounds like that creep was going to give me some sort of curse and you were able to stop him and save us, Naruto. We talked about what all the possibilities for that weird chakra you had were, but we came up to the same conclusion. Huh? Naruto said, a little confused. We decided that regardless of what it was, you just wanted to protect us, so we wouldn't hate you for whatever it was that you said, Sakura said, reassuring Naruto. Naruto just gave his team a big smile. Somehow, his team had managed to look past the demon inside him after his actions yesterday saved them from that creepy snake dude. Hey Kurama, can you hear me at all? Another voice inside Naruto's head called out. Barely, is that you Matatabi? This connection is shaky, probably because of this damn seal, Kurama said. Ugh. Naruto began freaking out, hearing a second voice inside his head. Why are there two voices inside my head? The damn fox was enough, but now there is another one. Everyone looked at him as if he were going insane. Yujito just laughed. It's probably the Nibi. She's been wanting to talk to your friend ever since we realized that you were his Jinchuriki, Yujito said. Wait, does that mean? Sakura said, pointing at Yujito. Yes. Like Naruto, I am a Jinchuriki as well, Yujito explained. While our tailed beasts can normally only talk to us, sometimes they can generate links between other Jinchuriki to talk to other tailed beast. Wait, so that means you can talk to that evil demon, Naruto? Sasuke sent him a suspicious look. Yeah, oh, and speaking of which, he's not really evil, just misunderstood, Naruto said as the rest of his team looked on with utter confusion. Naruto explained to them everything that Kurama had told him, and Team 7 did the only thing they could do regarding the matter. They accepted what Naruto was saying. So what you're saying is that you can access the fox's power anytime? Sasuke asked, hoping that was not the case. If Naruto had access to that power all the time, he would never be able to beat his teammate. No. I can only use it in emergency situations, like back there, Naruto said. Sakura asked him why, and Naruto explained that by using the Kyuubi's power with the seal still intact, it would put a major strain on his body, which could also respond in him going unconscious like he did before or even going insane. Plus, if the seal was stressed for too long, it would begin to crack. If the seal broke, then both Naruto and the Kyuubi would die. The only way to safely release the seal was with some sort of key. Most of the conversation between Kurama and Matatabi was just regular chit-chat, however, they did get onto an interesting topic. What do you think of that sand kid? Do you think he's... Matatabi said. UHG, I really hope not, but unfortunately I think so. Kurama responded. Huh. Now they are talking about that Gaara kid, Naruto said to Yujito. What about Gaara? Sasuke asked, trying to get as much info on one of the more powerful competitors as he could. Both of our inhabitants have come to the conclusion that he may also be a Jinchuriki for the Ichibi, Yujito stated as a wave of shock was sent through the Leaf Ninja. They don't really know much more, but they said to watch out for him. Of course, this only made Sasuke want to fight him more. The aspect of going up against something with power similar to that of what Naruto had just displayed was rather invigoration. Now the team turned to Yujito, as their curiosity was directed towards the Kyuumo Jinchuriki. So why did you come and find us if you are not after our scroll or anything? Sakura asked, wanting to know why she found them and helped them escape from Gaara's sand. To be honest, I needed to get away from my team. Karui and Omoi are two you never want to be around when they start arguing. Especially when Karui starts shooting her head off, Yujito explained as Sakura was reminded of how Naruto and Sasuke act sometimes. Also, Matatabi and I wanted to confirm our suspicions about Naruto. Suddenly, they all heard screaming and yelling coming from behind them. Well, looks like my team is here. I had better go before they cause you trouble. Yujito said, leaving the group of Konoha ninja. It was getting late on the third day and the four of them had decided to make their way closer to the tower, with the hope of picking up some opponents camping out to ambush competitors. Their luck paid off and they soon found themselves facing another group of Rain Ninja, who apparently wanted revenge for what Team 7 did to their comrades earlier on. However, they really weren't much of a match for Team 7, who already outnumbered them before Naruto used his shadow clones. Huh. About time. Sakura cheered as she searched the defeated ninja to find a heaven scroll. The four made their way to the tower, leaving just over a day left in the competition. Shortly after, they arrived at the tower and proceeded into their designated rooms. They entered a room to discover no one there, but they found a poster with some sort of saying on it. After seeing that there were missing words, Sakura figured that they would be on the scrolls. The time had come for Team 7 to open their scrolls. As they did, a cloud of smoke appeared in front of them. Team 7 expected one final enemy. "Hey, long time no see," the figure in the smoke said. Suddenly, the person was attacked by a small blonde-haired boy who seemed excited to see him. "Iruka-sensei," the rest called out. "What are you doing here?" Sakura asked. "I'm here to congratulate you for completing the second part of the exam," Iruka explained. "At the end of the exam, it's set up so that we Chunin are able to meet up with the test takers, and it just so happens that I got summoned to meet you for. And it looks like you made it with just over a day to spare." The four of them were happy to complete the second exam. "Now, you guys can use the tower to rest up and to see if any other groups arrive." "Did anyone else arrive?" Sasuke asked. "Yes, I believe I saw Kiba, Hinata, and Shino earlier. A group of Cloud Ninja arrived about an hour before you four, and there is one last group of Leaf Ninja here, although I don't really know them," Iruka said. With that, Team 7 entered the tower to go join the rest of them. See you in the next one.